This conference will now be recorded.
So, but my wife and I, we've been in massage therapy. Go ahead and lay down, honey. We've been in massage therapy for about 4 years plus training.
Wow.
Just trying to find a good visual. So what are you familiar with trigger point
Yes, yes.
concepts? Okay. So what you're talking about, can you see this? Can you see me? You can see me there?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So what you're talking about is right in this area here, right?
Yeah. Might be a tad lower, but about that spot. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So within trigger point philosophy, that might be where the pain is, but that is not necessarily where the problem is.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to share with you just real quick what I would do in order to work with that situation. And then my wife's going to share her side because she's going to take it a different approach, I do believe.
Okay.
So the whole hip region right here, I found this to be invaluable on that. What I'll do, I do what's called reverse deep tissue. Have you ever heard of reverse deep tissue?
I haven't.
It's because it doesn't exist. I created it. Basically, instead of me needing to push in and hurt the individual so that you get the result, I have her take 3 breaths as I'm holding on different parts. If there's a part where it really kind of feels more like a rock than it does, soft, pliable, then I know that's an area that needs to be worked within that area. So then I would work that. Go ahead and give me 3 deep breaths. So then I'd work all the way down, and it's a little bit tight right there, isn't it? Yeah, it's a little bit tight, okay? And so I go work all the way down near the base of the hip area. You're gonna find more hard type stuff that's there, but I'd work all of this. Then the other area that I would work, go ahead and turn on to your back. This doesn't seem related at all, but it absolutely is. The other area that I would work is obviously I would typically have me three, but my wife is great. But the inner thigh, these muscles in here, if this doesn't just feel nice and soft and just pliable again, then those are areas that have, like right there, for example, with you, that need to be worked. And you can do that way. How does this relate here? Because it connects back there.
Yeah.
So you went there?
That's interesting. You bring this up. A lot more middle. So lots of activation with my inner groin, my inner legs. So it might be a little bit of an imbalance there going on because I don't think, I get body work done every once in a while, but I don't think it's that smooth like how you're talking about how it should be.
Right. Right. And yet when you have body work done, how many people work there?
Sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear that last part.
When you have body work done, how many people work the inner thigh?
She hits my sin lines in the inner thigh, but it's not like she just does like fine little lines as she massages through. Okay. It's not going over the whole structure.
Yeah. What my experience from my clients coming in tell me is largely nobody works the inner thigh.
Yeah.
And if they do, it's just a cursory thing. Okay, now we're done. We're going on.
Yeah.
That inner thigh is a key to the entire bottom, entire lower dorsal. Go ahead and turn over the other way. The other area that is super important and largely missed. Can you see okay?
Yep.
It's your iliac crest line right here that connects the pelvis to the back. That area right here, and I'm trying to be in a way that you can see, but I'm again going to do the reverse deep tissue, where I find any hard point, then I have her breathe. Another area, and all of this is going to affect that area over there. The other area that I also really recommend doing is your entire glute region. I know a lot of therapists, a lot of people don't like doing the glutes because, well, I'm touching them in the wrong way. There's ways to touch them. It's not bad. I use my elbow.
Yeah.
I would go around here, not only in the center point, but all the way around in that pelvis. There's a complete circle, and they'll be able to tell me where the hot points are. As you work, from my experience, as you work those areas within the hip, you're going to find the relief that you're looking for. What questions do you have so far?
No, I love that. I think it's most of what I do. I get less massage and more like Thai body work done, which is great. And she hits my like, my sin lines. I feel much open. But like there's some parts of like body work, Thai body work, that like the regular sequence that you do, like for instance, my glutes don't get that much attention. My inner thighs get a little attention, but only like one or two small little lines, like not like a general, like the entirety of the muscle fascia, the inner thighs and glutes don't really get hit on that much. So I think it's just like imbalances. And then with all my middle split like activation I'm doing, like I feel like I'm just creating a bunch of imbalances and tightness in my body to where like you said, like I'll massage it out, but I'm massaging on the part of the pain, which that is the part that's causing the problem. You know what I mean? Like you said.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So I'm going to switch at this point. Do you want, do you have, I'm thinking about stretching and how stretching would help. Do you have other things you want to bring forward?
Yeah, I stretch all the time. Like I stretch so much. It's actually insane.
Okay, so we're going to show you a couple of stretches for this area. You may already know, and I think my wife, like I said, takes a slightly different approach, as she said she has a couple other things too. I'm going to go ahead and just, how do you want me?
The inner, on the inside of the hip bone, I massage down there because of the connective there. And also a lot of times I'll just check and see, is this muscle to the stomach pulling on this? And massage that.
So here with the inner side, there's a triangle that's here. If you make sure that you work with that triangle and really make sure that that's playable, that's going to be helpful.
Okay.
And I like to do the QL because sometimes that's when they get up too.
QL, I think you already know, but for anyone else who catches this video, QL is a quadratus lateris.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put it up on your side, so it comes from the spine and crosses the bottom rib, the floating rib, and it connects the hip. And
Okay.
this area can be extremely sore, and I usually try to come down and as it's tight, loosen this side up first. If you start this side, it hurts worse. So I start coming down this way and loosen that muscle.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like my QL is definitely tight. I do jujitsu as well, and like that's where I feel a lot of my stiffness.
Oh yeah.
And like I side bends, it's a lot of stretches for the QL, but like I've been ignoring like actual hands-on or actual acupressure and like releasing of it physically. You know what I mean?
Right. The QL tightens up also if you walk like a American. The head's forward.
Yeah.
We're trying to catch up. But if you walk heavy, which with the training and stuff you do, I'm guessing you don't. If you hear somebody that's walking heavy, you might suggest to them, hey, shoulders and head back. It's going to be easier on your lower back.
Mm-hmm.
So which
What do you
stretches
want me to
did
do?
you have?
Well, I was thinking of the one where you like to do it up there. for one.
That works the psoas?
Yeah.
Okay. So another thing with the connecting of the lower back and the psoas, balancing out the hip on the inside, not only on the outside. If it's just you, I just have the person push the knee into a mat or a bed where they're not damaging their knee if they decide to push real hard onto a hardwood floor or something, or a concrete floor. So the resist down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. Let the muscle release. And then you do a set of 3 of those.
Okay.
Then if there's a second person available, pushing the hip with the elbow, resist down into the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. And raise your knee to the ceiling. And then down. And how far that person can raise their knee up will tell you how many more times they need to push that knee into the table to release that inner hip muscle, the psoas.
Gotcha.
Okay, was there anything else?
With it also being outside, the stretches outside the inside. Well, I usually have
Tell me how you want it.
let's go face up.
Face up.
Then you could just push it in against me. 5, 6, 7, relax, let the muscle release. Resist against me.
Better to do it without the pants on because pants are being restrictive to me right now.
Mm-hmm.
And resist. And relax. And you can have them push out that other way. Resist against my hands. Relax. And resist against my hands. And relax. And then again. And so you can move it out and get
Mm-hmm.
And the other one I would do is this one. Just
and you then however far your leg goes up, resist down against me.
and it doesn't need to be a hard resistance. It's not like I'm trying to break my shoulder, but enough that you're just a good resistance. But it sounds like you're into stretching anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
All right. So doing all of those different things, I believe, personally speaking, will address that area in an effective way. Has that been helpful for you?
Yeah, super helpful. I think one of the main things I'm learning is one of the first massage that you did when your hand was like around her sacrum area. Were you with the attachment, like where the muscles and the hip muscles attach at the top? Were you giving pressure there with your reverse deep tissue?
Yes, right in the, there's a cushion right there. There's that's what I was working. Yes.
So right above the hip bone, right above
Oh,
where
do
it
you
goes.
mean here?
Yeah.
Mean here?
Yeah.
Let me just do this. Let me do this. So I'm working right here.
Where
Can
you feel
see
the
that?
Okay.
And I work all the way across it.
So yeah, it's like right above the.
Right
Okay.
above, right above, right above the pelvis.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah,
it's easier if you're having somebody do it to you rather than you doing it yourself. Not
totally.
only is it easier, but the energy as being into, I think your major time into yoga, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. So you already, I think, understand the power of energy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that whole thing, um, as you work it and as you do it, you're gonna find good success.
Got you. So in the meantime, would I still be able to do that on like a massage ball, a little tennis ball in that area? Just trying to relax as much as I can, but it's impossible to be fully relaxed doing it to yourself still.
Right.
But
The massage ball will probably work, but if you're not working everything related to it, the whole set, then I believe the results are gonna be minimal at best.
got you.
But as you're working the whole set, notice I really haven't even addressed it itself,
Yeah.
because I know as I work all the way around it, it will take care of it.
Yeah. See, I do glute stretches all the time, like piriformis stretches all the time, like in these stuff, and psoas stretches. But like I've been ignoring the inner thigh area, above the area, really just those two areas right there. Like I've really neglected.
Okay. Well,
So
there you go.
yeah.
So cool. Well, do
I
you
appreciate.
have any other questions for us?
No, you pretty much cleared it up. I know what my action step is. Next time I'm gonna probably schedule a massage ASAP. I wish you guys were in Columbus, Ohio.
Well, I'll
But
tell you what. Now, when you schedule a massage, interview the massage person beforehand. Not all massage people understand what we do.
totally.
Make sure that they have some kind of a good quality. I mean, you're the one paying the money,
Yeah.
right? So, not all massage people know what we do or practice what we do. A lot of them, here's your massage. Feel better now?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's not a massage. That might be a relaxation massage, but it's
hmm
not a therapeutic massage by a long shot.
Yeah. I agree.
So, well, I'm going to go ahead and make a recording of this, and share it with you. And if you feel that there's been valuable information, I wouldn't mind if you share it as well and encourage others to. We're trying to grow our channel, and this is just one way. Helping people just like you is just one way that we're doing that. And yeah. So double thumbs up.
I appreciate it.
It's fantastic. So it's hot, we're using hot and cold. So one of the methods is 3 minutes hot, 1 minute cold, and you go back and forth for 3 to 5 times, always ending in cold. And water itself will work 27% more than just a hot pack. So there's an ice massage also. So you just take the ice, rub it until it goes numb.
Okay.
Don't longer than 15 minutes though,
Okay.
because then it starts crossing over where you get frostbite. And then just let the warmth and that come back in, flowing with fresh blood circulation.
What do you do for the warm?
Okay, so for the hot and cold, you can take a bucket of hot water and a bucket of ice cold water, and then have a rag for the heat. You put a towel down and put the heat down. Then you would cover it up, preferably with a wool blanket. If you don't have a wool, stack a couple of towels up so you got something to insulate to keep the warmth in. And
Gotcha.
then after the 3 minutes, put the ice on it for a minute. And then you go back and forth.
Gotcha.
The ice rag goes directly on the skin.
3 minutes cold, 1 minute hot, you said?
3 minutes hot, 1 minute cold.
Oh, backwards. Okay. 3 hot, 1 cold. All right. Bet 5 sets. I would do that. And you had an ice cup there, like where you tear off the bottom for a little ice.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was 2 different treatments. The ice massage is separate from the hot and cold. But
Gotcha.
yes, and you just tear it off and you do it until it'll burn, it'll tingle, it will hurt, and then it'll go numb. So you
Mhm.
got some steps there, and it will drive everything out and flush it.
Wonderful. Bet.
So
Thank
if you have other questions or you have people that have questions, let them know that we're more than willing. And now that you understand why we wanted to do the video, because we can better address your exact situation, we're more than willing to jump on a meeting like this and have a meeting in order to help people.
Bet. I really appreciate that, Guy.
You're welcome. All right,
Yeah.
cool. Well, take care, and we will talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you, Guy. Thank you, Irene, so much. Seriously, appreciate your time. You have a wonderful day.
You're welcome. You too.